Well, we have had a cloudy and cool weekend so far, and that's going to be changing over the next 24 to 36 hours as we have severe weather threat moving into our area, but not tonight. We have pretty nice conditions out there, including Indigo Sky Casino and Resort in Seneca, Missouri, mostly cloudy skies and a cool evening. And we're expecting it to stay that way for a little bit longer. We made it up to 50 degrees today after starting out at 33, which was actually pretty close to the normals of 53 and 32. But take a look, we can be as cold as 0 this time of year and as warm as 75. And of course, those contrasts of temperatures is common here in the plains in the spring, and that's why we're thinking about the severe weather threat for tomorrow as well. Radar's all clear right now, but as I said, over the next 24 to 36 hours, that's going to be changing. Also, our winds are going to be increasing as we go through the day tomorrow, and by tomorrow evening, we're going to see winds over around 30 to 40 miles per hour in some locations, and then some of those wind gusts with that squall line as it rolls through tomorrow night could gust up to close to 60, 70 miles per hour. So we're expecting some widespread damage possibilities across our area. Then the winds will start to dissipate a little bit as we go through into Monday morning, and by Monday evening, we'll see temperatures pretty mild and westerly winds at around 20 miles per hour. Temperatures right now are in the 40s and 30s up to the north and west, like Iola, where they're sitting at 39. The dew points are increasing as well. You can see that they're generally in the mid-30s, even some lower 40s now starting to show up in Bentonville and in Cassville. Right now in Joplin, we're 45 degrees. It feels like 40 with a dew point of 35 degrees. And in Pittsburgh, you can see the flag flying there a little bit, and temperature of 44 degrees, and it feels like 41 with a dew point of 37 degrees. Now, the biggest risk of tornadoes tomorrow is going to be in western Oklahoma. That's where we expect the supercells to develop. But as we go through the evening hours into the overnight hours, that threat is going to start to spread into our area. In fact, on the tornado threat, there's about a moderate risk and then a low risk of hail, very high risk of high winds. And then heavy rain is a moderate risk as well. And the threat timing is going to be 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. on Monday morning. So let's take a look at the storm dynamics. As we go through time, we're expecting the deeper moisture down to the south to begin surging to the north. Then we're going to have a clash of dry air coming in from the west, and those two things combining is what's generating the severe weather threat. The dry line will then surge to the east at around midnight, and that's where the severe thunderstorms are expected to be, right along and ahead of this dry line. Then that system will start to pull off towards the north and east. The winds will wrap around to the west, and much drier air will start to move in. Let's review some of the tornado safety rules. In the event of a tornado, you definitely want to be in a bathroom, hallway, or closet, away from outside walls and windows. Be sure to protect yourself with blankets and mattresses and helmets even as you take shelter in those areas. And of course, the best place to be is in the basement or a safe room. So we're going to continue to watch it and monitor it for you as we go through the day tomorrow. Rain chances are going to be the highest at around midnight. That's when the storms are going to be rolling through our area, but it's going to be starting earlier out towards the west. But lows tonight are going to be in the 30s and 40s. Then tomorrow, scattered showers with cloudy skies, temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Then here comes the storms at around 10 o'clock tonight, moving into our western counties. Then as it continues to advance to the east, rolling in through the metro area at around midnight. And then by 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., that will start to move away. And we'll be left with temperatures dropping down into the 40s and 50s. And then in the afternoon, temperatures in the 60s with southwest to westerly winds. And then as we go into Tuesday morning, easterly winds with lows in the 30s and 40s. Precipitation amounts are going to vary depending upon where you are. If you're underneath the thunderstorm with heavy rain, you could pick up an inch or so. Most areas are going to be around half an inch in the forecast. Let's take a look at the 7 days. Tomorrow's an alert day without a doubt. Then on Monday, windy, 63. More showers on Thursday into Friday, and some of that could mix over with some snow on Friday morning. And then milder weather returns the early part of next week. And don't forget, tomorrow on Twitter, I'll be hosting a Twitter space discussion on the severe weather threat. You can go to Sam Lane WX and join in the conversation.